How we doing, guys? And it's finished Arsenal 2, Brighton 0. And we are into the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. And even our B team don't concede a goal. Unbelievable, ain't it? But listen, let's be straight up and real about this. In the first 10, 15 minutes, how we didn't concede a goal, I will never know. Okay? Brighton had more shots on target in tonight's game than we faced all season. 6. Kepa was busier than David Raya has been for the entire season that he's played. David Raya has basically been on holiday, especially in the last month. He may as well have worked from home. Like, what's he had to do? But this game tonight, listen, Brighton are a decent side, and they surprised me because they went with a very strong lineup. And looking at that before the game, and when I saw how we lined up, which was very much like I expected, bar a couple of surprises, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking to myself, this might be a difficult game. And, the Carabao Cup, it always throws up a few surprises and a few results where you're kind of looking at and thinking, okay, this will be an interesting game because you may rest some players or whatever you might do. And when you're looking at other results as well, Crystal Palace went quite strong in their game and, they were very good, beating Liverpool comfortably 3-0 at Anfield. So, yeah, listen, and speaking of Crystal Palace, that's who we're playing in the next round. The draw has just been made. And yeah, we're playing Crystal Palace at home. And I think that, listen, it's another tough game, but we're at home, and yeah, listen, it was a nice game today. It was nice being at the game. I went with one of my sons and it was nice to just go, and it was relaxed and it didn't have that kind of edge to it that the kind of Champions League and Premier League games have. You've got an opportunity to see some players that you might not normally see. Max Dowman is just a joke of a player. Like, it's ridiculous. He's 15 years old and he's that good. Some of the touches and the movement and the things that he did in that game were just exceptional. He is an unbelievable talent. And that is, listen, we all knew it anyway, but wow. Harry Mananous, young lad, been playing for the under-21s, got his start playing up front. That was a surprise. Nearly got a goal. I suppose he will take the assist for Saka's goal. But listen, he got a good 70-odd minutes. And that will do him the world of good. And I'm really pleased for the lads. And it's, like I said, it was tough for him at times, leading the line and everything. But the experience and what he will have, gained from that, it's like he's playing against experienced defenders there as well. So, yeah, listen, he will really learn from that. And Henkape, what did I tell you? You're going to love him. And again, he was really, really good. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more of him. Christian Mosquera, bar one silly, sloppy pass where he nearly gave it away and whatnot towards the end. Solid performance again. Ben White, yeah, you can tell that he's nowhere near the level that he was. And when Jurriën Timber come on, and the run that Jurriën Timber did before our second goal, absolute levels. And Ben White is a million miles behind Jurriën Timber right now. Miles Lewis-Skelly, I thought he had a really, dodgy opening 15 minutes, getting caught in possession and sloppy, but he really started to grow into the game and got better. Christian Norgaard's tough evening for him, I think. And I think you start to see how much we miss Zubamendi. But yeah, listen, Eze was there as well. Moreno. So yeah, look, listen, at the end of the day, given the changes and everything, it's a win. It's a 2-0 win against a very good side. And, if I'm going to be really critical, then what I would like to, point out is that we didn't score a goal from a set piece. And that's really disappointed me. I don't know who these players think that they are, scoring 2 goals from open play. That's not the way we do things. You know, Mikel Moreno with these fancy flicks and Miles Lewis-Skelly with these cutbacks. You can't be doing that. That's not right. Jurrien Timber bursting past 3-4 players. You know, Bukayo Saka getting onto the rebound and tucking it into the empty net, and you just can't do that. You know, why are we not scoring a goal from a set piece? Why are we not able to do what we're so good at? You know, I didn't like that tonight. I really didn't like that. Oh, listen. I'm waiting for someone to just turn around and say, is he serious? Like, of course I'm not serious. Oh, listen, at the end of the day, I think it's absolutely brilliant the way that people, you know, criticize our set piece goals and everything. I just want to see us score set piece goals even more now because I know how much it winds everyone up. But at the end of the day, as long as the ball goes into the back of the net, I couldn't care less how it's scored. But whilst we're talking about it, that first goal, like I said, it was brilliant. The little flick from Moreno, you know, Miles Lewis-Skelly with a cutback and Wanyeri with a finish. It was superb. And then, you know, the second goal, it was made by Jurrien Timber at the end of the day. What a run. But yeah, listen, and I'll tell you something. I need to actually see the clip again of a little trick that Max Dowman did at the start of the second half. It was on the opposite side to me, but I was watching that like, oh my word, what on earth has he just done to their fullback? Like, he's a ridiculous player. 15! Imagine what he's going to be like when he's 18, 19, and he's, you know, grown and developed a lot more. Oh man, that's just absolutely like frightening when you think about it. But yeah, listen, at the end of the day, you know, you brought Gabriel on towards the end just to steady things and whatnot. Jurrien Timber, Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice. But they had a relatively good evening in terms of just resting up and getting ready to go again on Saturday, because that is, you know, another big game and it's so important. And, you know, Liverpool are a mess right now. And yeah, listen, them and Man City play each other next week. So, and we play first on Saturday. So we've got to go and get the job done and get the win. And then we can sit back with our feet up for the weekend. So listen, we're through to the next round against Crystal Palace, quarterfinals. So all is well, all is good. And I'm happy with that one. So listen, you know what to do if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about the performance. And of course, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you a lot soon. I'm out of here.